Hello guys, it's me again, Kiana, and welcome back to my channel. As you can see from the title of this video, we're going to be doing my October wrap-up. In the month of October, I read 2 books and 3 graphic novels, which is a total of 5 things read, which for me is really good because I'm still getting over my reading slump. And yeah, I did enjoy a lot of things I read. None of them was really a 5-star read for me, but let's go ahead and get started with the video. I'm going to start first with the one graphic novel I do not own, and that is Backstagers Volume 2. This follows a group of kids, I believe, in the 90s, and they are basically the backstagers of the play. But something is mysterious with their backstager. Once you go into this one door, it leads you into this amazing magical world. But something happened in the 80s, the 70s or the 80s, that a group of those backstagers went missing, and they never know what happened. Magical stuff happens. I really did enjoy that. I gave that a 5 out of 5. I have 4 out of 5 stars, I believe. I then read Giant's Day Volume 13 by John Allison, and everyone knows I absolutely love these graphic novels. We follow a group of characters, Daisy, Susan, and Esther, and they are best friends in university. In this one, they are slowly now getting ready for graduation. I believe the next volume is graduation. Esther went out to East London to try to find herself a job in like English publishing after she graduates. Susan and her boyfriend were dealing with the death of her boyfriend's father and how that was affecting him, how he really wasn't like dealing with it well. And I really did enjoy this. I gave this a 4 out of 5 stars. I then read A Question of Holmes by Brittany Cavallero, and this is the 4th and final books in the Sherlock Holmes series. In the first book, we meet Sherlock Holmes, who's the great whatever granddaughter of Sherlock Holmes, and Jamie Watson, which is the great whatever grandson of Dr. Watson, and they were in this boarding school together. In this fourth and final book, they're now experiencing like pre-college classes that they have to take before they enter the university, and they're auditioning for this play, but then things start to happen. People start to get hurt. A staff member is nearly killed, and they need to figure out why this is happening based off what happened last summer. While this was okay, it wasn't my favorite. I just feel like there was too much stuff going on at once. Charlotte and Jamie trying to like deal with the fact that they're now boyfriend girlfriend. Charlotte now trying to deal with the fact that her uncle Leander is her basically guardian. She's living in England. She can have a normal life, and I don't think she can grasp that just yet. And then they are dealing with this mystery. Jamie's trying to focus on classes. Then Charlotte finds out something that Milo and her aunt were hiding from her. While like the author did have a good meaning for it, it was just too much for me, things going on all at once. I did rate this a 3.5 out of 5 stars. I did enjoy it. It just wasn't my favorite, and I don't think personally it was a good conclusion to the ending of the stories, and I do not know if I'm gonna keep this series now. I then read Majesty by Catherine McGee, which is the 2nd book in American Royals. And this is just basically following the family of George Washington. Instead of him being offered to be the first president of the United States, he's being offered to be king instead. And we follow 4 different characters. We follow Princess Beatrice, who is next in line to the throne. She's going to be America's first queen. We follow her younger sister, Princess Samantha, who is basically the rebel child. We follow Nina Gonzalez, who is the ex-girlfriend of the Prince Geoffrey and the best friend of Princess Samantha. And then we follow Daphne Delaton, who is the also ex-girlfriend of Prince Jefferson. And we follow all of them in the first book with Princess Beatrice now trying to find a fiance so she can become queen, Nina dating Prince Geoffrey, Daphne trying to backstab Nina and Geoffrey, and Samantha trying to come out of her shell. Now in the 2nd book, Beatrice is now queen, but nobody in the Congress or in that like political being is basically accepting her for the fact she doesn't have a husband. Princess Samantha is still being like the bratty little sister who wants the attention all to herself. Daphne is still doing her backstabbing ways and trying to get Geoffrey for herself, and Nina is just trying to be happy. I absolutely love this book. I'm so happy I finished this, and this is a 4 out of 5 stars. I do really hope that she has a 3rd book in place, because the way she ended it, I need a 3rd book to see how, just like more how Beatrice and Nina are doing. Though Samantha did have character growth in this one, I don't really want her in the third book if there's going to be one, as well as Daphne. I would much rather focus on Beatrice and Nina, but that's just me. And then finally, I read Lumberjanes Volume 15, Birthday Smarty. Now this is the girls trying to throw a birthday party for Joe. Joe and April have been friends before being Lumberjanes, and April has always thrown Joe this weird party, but Joe never really liked it for the fact that it was more what April wanted instead of what Joe wanted. But in the end, it was really, really cute. I love these graphic novels because so much magical things happen, and it's just absolutely one of my favorites. And I gave this a 4 out of 5 stars, of course, and I cannot wait for volume 16 to come out. Like, I love reading all of these, and I do need to like continue my collection of them, but I can't wait. These are really good. If you haven't read these, I feel like this is a good start to graphic novels. So those are all of the books I read in October. I really did enjoy every single book that I read, and hopefully the same would be said for the books I read in November. I'll be leaving here on the side of me 2 videos on this video you guys should go check out. I try my hardest to try to post twice a week, and I'll see you guys hopefully really soon with my TBR. Bye guys.